Hello everyone, welcome to another video. On this video we're gonna keep working on our application, and in this case what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be implementing the Google sign in. So we're gonna have another nav link that says Google sign in, and we're gonna be signing in with Google as well. So let's just go to our Firebase. So here, let's just go where it says authenticate using Google, and we're gonna need to import this, and we also need to go to Firebase, and where it says sign in method we need to enable it. So let's just go and say add new provider, and we'll just say Google, and you want to say enable, and then you have to put like an email here. So I'll just put that email. Alright, so now it's enabled, so just make sure that you do that first, and then we need this. So what we're gonna be doing is we'll go to, let me just take this here, and we'll go where we have our Firebase, right? And here we're gonna get the Google auth provider, and here we're gonna initialize it to provider, and we need to also import this. And now if we go to login, well, we'll need to have it there. So let me just go to login, and then here we'll also have provider. Okay, and since we are signing in users with Google, we need to also import the following, which is, where is it? We want them to sign in with a pop-up here. Sign in with a pop-up. So let's just get that, and that's from the same package here, so just add that. Alright, so after we got that, we need to create a new function which is gonna be called Google sign in, and just create it there. And we also need to add here like a button for the Google sign in, right? Let me see, div, just maybe inside the div, right? This is gonna be Google sign in or something like that. Alright, so let's just take care of this function here. So what we're gonna be doing here, we're gonna use the sign in with pop-up, and it's like a similar it's similar to this. So we'll just say auth and then provider, which is Google, and then we'll say here and we'll just we'll pass some data. Oh, and one thing that we forgot is we need to have here another set here. We'll just say value and set value, because we need to manage the state as well. So we need to get the email. Alright, and let's just leave it like that. So you can use here the single ones as well. Alright, so after we have done this, we can keep working on our function here. Alright, and what we're gonna be saying here is, like, you know, set the value to whatever, like data, that user, that email. So we're gonna get the email of the user, and then what we're gonna be doing is we're just gonna save it on the local storage. Set item, we'll just save it as email, and this is the data user, that's data user that email. Alright, and then we can use our navigate, which says just take us to the home page after all of this is done, right? Alright, so I think we're done with this, and then we'll just use a use effect, which is gonna say, you know, set the value to local storage that get the item. So this is how we're gonna be getting the email, and then email. Okay, so I think we have everything now. We should be good. So let's see if it works. Let me check that that's correct. Right, so I mean, I don't want this here, so let me just get rid of that. Maybe we can keep that. Alright, so let's make sure that this let's just put it not inside of the form, or like, let's just put it outside there. Alright, let me see it. Alright, so now it looks like Google sign in, right? So now if I click on it, I should get like the pop-up. Oh, I think I'm missing something. Yes, so I still need to pass the on click. We want to call the function, and the function is called Google sign in. sign in. Okay. Alright, so now it should work. So let's try to sign in with Google now. You can see that I have the pop-up, and now it's gonna ask me for which email, so let's just use this one. And as you can see, it has signed me in, and you can see that I got like the sign out here button, so if I want to sign out. So everything is working as expected, and let me just sign out now. Right, so I should be good, and let's go see. We're gonna go see here we wanna go see if it grabbed my email. It has taken my email. I'm just gonna hide it, but it took my email, and here it says the provider, which is Google. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm just gonna go over this really quick so that you can understand what we did. So we had to import this, which is signing with pop-up, not that one, but this one, which is gonna open the pop-up, the Google pop-up. We needed to import the provider as well. Why? Because we're using Google, so you need the Google authentication provider, and you import it from here. And then you have to initialize it. So we have initialized provider to the Google Auth provider, and then we exported it. Okay, so we're done with that, and then we come to the login page, because that's what we want. That's where we want to show like the Google sign-in button. And so we created like a value, set value, and this is just to manage the state. And we created a function that says Google sign in. It's like an arrow function. Then we use this, which says sign in with pop-up, which is gonna help us sign in the users. And then we'll pass the data, right? And then we set the value to the data, which is the user email. So we're grabbing the user email, we're gonna store it. So we're storing the user email, and then we navigate to the home page. That's all for this tutorial. So if you enjoyed the videos, just leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any questions, let me know what videos you want me to make, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.